Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm your host, Jertheseeker, and in the last episode we explored the ruins one last time with Meryl, discovered that Tamlin was dead, and now we are about to tell the story of the Dales to some young children. So, I apologize about the early cutoff of the last episode. I was running out of time. So we are going to jump right on in here and continue telling the story.
Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire. The humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans simply would not
They were
let
resentful,
us be.
because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
They declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose wandering the lands over human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more.
One day we shall return the old ways to those who have lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last of the Elvenan, and never shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get on with your business now. Of
I
course.
should go, Haran.
May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Alright guys, so now we're going to come over here since we've done pretty much almost all that we can do around here, so we are just going to talk to Duncan over here and see what he has to say about
Your
what he
keeper
has
and
to
I
say
have
about this
spoken,
mysterious
and we've
illness.
come to an arrangement that concerns you.
And
My
how he
order
can
is in
cure
need of help.
us.
You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Am I really to become a Grey
Yes,
Warden
Dalen.
keeper?
Your life depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
Well, do you think I'll be able to return
We
to
do
my
not know.
clan?
But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
I am honored by your offer, Sir Duncan.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
Then I will accept this privilege if you will have me, Duncan.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I think I'd like to stay for Tamlin's funeral first.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalish. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Everyone's all sad that I'm leaving. Oh, Meryl, I think I'll miss you the most. Yeah, no, not really. I don't like her at all. I really can't stand Meryl. Bye, Keeper. I'm not gonna spoil anything, I'm not gonna spoil anything about future games, but I really do not like Meryl at all. She's just, well, for one, she's dumber than a bag of rocks.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here.
Yeah, there you have it.
This blight must be stopped, here and now.
Goodbye,
if it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Ruthven, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
I'm surprised you even know of the Dalish at all.
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine, for good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I did not realize
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Well, you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
It sounds like that we better move quickly then.
We should proceed with the ritual.
What
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright guys, so here we are, arriving in Ostagar at last. We're gonna do a little exploring here, run around, talk to a few people, and see where it takes us. Apparently we have to find this other Grey Warden named Alistair.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan
But we'll
brought.
get to that. We'll get to that soon enough. So yeah, this just looks like a giant military encampment here.
So,
You know,
any last wishes I can help
who-
fulfill before
who
you head
could
into
this
battle?
be?
Life is fleeting, you know.
If I could ever
Well,
talk to him.
you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what's that supposed to
me
mean?
and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
I think you may just be the tiniest bit paranoid.
That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Oh, that doesn't sound all that bad.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'm kind of looking forward to it. You know? Could
You
be
sound
fun.
just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright guys, I think we're going to go ahead and cut this episode here. I'm probably going to do a few things off screen that's going to get us a little bit more money so we can possibly afford some better equipment. But next time on Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, we will find the other recruit, we will find Alistair and see what we have to do.